Hello and welcome. This is Chichi Barnabas, and you're welcome to my channel. And this is the channel that teaches you everything, all the tools and all the tricks that you need to become a successful self-published author. And in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how you can use pen names on KDP. So if you stay with me to the end of this video, you will know exactly how you can use your pen names. And of course, you know that I reserve the best for those who watch my videos to the end. So if you stay with me to the end of this video, I'm going to be telling you about the do's and the don'ts as it regards KDP pen names. I see most people getting that aspect wrong, but if you stay with me to the end of the video, you will know exactly what to do and never to get in trouble with Amazon KDP. If you are new to my YouTube channel, thank you very much for joining us today, and please do well to subscribe, hit the like button, and please don't forget to drop a comment below if you have any questions. And for all my returning subscribers, thank you very much for always spending time here to watch our videos. So without wasting time, I'm going to dive right in, and then we'll discuss pen names today. So to start with, what is a pen name? Now, a pen name is any name at all that you use instead of your name to publish books on KDP. So whatever it is that's your name, if you are using another name apart from that, then that could be considered as a pen name. Now the question that most people ask is that possible on KDP? Now let's go into Google and see what KDP has to say about pen names, if it is possible for us to do that or not. All right, so here am I on KDP help page where they have issued out some of these issues, and you can see that under KDP publishing, if you go down, it will have where there is authors and contributors. Now when you come to authors and contributors and then you come down here, you will see there's a question here: can I use pen names to publish my books? And like you can see, the reply there says you can use a pen name or a pseudonym to publish your title. So this practice is approved by KDP. You can publish your books under pen names, and of course, like we said before, pen name is not your own name, but any other name you choose to use in order to publish your books. So now, how do you use your pen names on KDP? Now, when you are uploading your books, now let's open this page. You can see when you're uploading your books on KDP, you see that you have the slot for book title and subtitle. We have the series, and then we'll have the edition number if we have all of that. And the next thing that comes is the author. So here is where you can use your pen name in order to upload your books on KDP. So if you had a pen name that you wanted to use, and then you came to this page and you're wondering whether to use it or not, this is where you're going to impute it either as the first name, the middle name, or the last name. Most times I suggest that you could use the three places in order so that you don't have any problems on having to use another person's pen name. So this is where you can impute your pen name. Now another question that comes up is this: why use pen name in the first place? Now there are a lot of reasons to why people choose to use pen names. First of it is to hide their identity. So if you don't want someone to know that you are the one publishing this book, using a pen name is the best strategy that can help to hide your identity. Other people use this to explore other niches. Now let's say for instance you are publishing in the health niche, and then tomorrow you are publishing on the make money online niche. You know, if you just publish book under the same name, your readers are going to be confused if you are doing that. So using a pen name can help you to publish and explore other niches, not using the same name. And another reason why people use pen names is to organize the catalog of their books and then not to confuse their customers. So using a pen name can help you to catalog your books correctly. So let's say I'm publishing on weight loss. I'm going to be using the same name to publish on weight loss. So let's say I'm publishing on, let's say, programming. Definitely, you know, if you use the same pen name for weight loss and programming, customers are going to be confused. So I would instead use another pen name for programming and then use another pen name for weight loss. And then most times people use pen name in order to avoid discrimination. You know that if there are certain names that if you use on the Amazon KDP, you know, most persons may not want to buy your book based on your region or where you come from. So most times, in order to avoid discrimination, people choose to use pen names that perhaps look similar to the kind of market that they are targeting in order to avoid all manner of discrimination. So using pen name can help to shield you from all of that. And then sometimes someone just wants to honor someone that is very important to them, so they just choose their name to use for their author name for publishing. So if you want to remember a memory of someone or to honor someone, you could choose to use their name, and that becomes a pen name. So these are some of the reasons why a pen name is very, very important. So now you may be asking, can a pen name be anything? Sure, it could be anything so long as it is a name or someone can recognize that as a name. So you can choose anything at all so long as a name and someone can recognize it as a name to be your pen name. Now you may also be asking, what pen name should I use? Now that depends solely on your positioning. How do you want your customers to see you? Or let's say, for instance, what niche are you publishing in, like you mentioned before? The kind of niche you have, of course, there are some niches that the female gender is accepted more. So if you were publishing and you wanted to position yourself as a woman or as a lady, you could choose a pen name that goes with that. If you want to position yourself as a man or as a male, then you could also choose a pen name like that. So positioning here is what matters. However you want your customers to view you is what will determine the kind of pen name you are going to use. Now you may also be asking, can a pen name be copyrighted? Yes, I was trying to make a research on this, and I found that some people are saying no, you can't copyright a pen name. Some are saying it's possible that you can copyright it. Of course, I would like to know what you think, so that you can leave in the comments what you think about that. But going forward, we could say that a pen name cannot be copyrighted. What I will only advise is, if you're going to be using a pen name, make sure that you're not using one that is very popular, that perhaps someone is already publishing in that niche and the person's pen name or the person's name is already established. Using that could land you into trouble. So it's best to stay away from keywords like that. And now you may also be asking, when should I use a pen name? Now that depends solely on your decision. You decide when you want to use a pen name. For Amazon, they have given you that ample opportunity in order to use a pen name for various reasons like the ones we mentioned before. So you will decide when you want to use a pen name. But of course, like I've said before, the position is also very important, and perhaps maybe you want to hide your identity or avoid discrimination and all of that. All of that come together when you can decide or make the final decision to make a pen name. So now, like I said before, I was going to be sharing with you some of the do's and don'ts that I see most new KDP publishers making online that you are going to avoid as a result of watching this video. And I would like to start with the don'ts. First, do not use a pen name when you are creating your payment account. Let's say, for instance, you are creating a Pioneer account or a Grey.co account that you'll be using to collect your payment if you are from Nigeria or from any of the third world countries. Then do not use your pen name in creating such account. Just as you will not enter the bank and then use your pen name or use another person's name to open an account, so does it apply here. Do not use your pen name when you are creating a Pioneer or an account. And then when you are creating your KDP account, you are also to use your real information and not pen names. So do not use pen names when you are creating your KDP account. And now I see that sometimes someone just creates a book and then begins to publish that same book in different pen names. Now that is not allowed. One pen name shouldn't be, of course, don't use one book with multiple pen names. Of course, you can use multiple pen names for different books, or one pen name for multiple books, but don't use multiple books for one pen name. I hope that is also clear. And then sometimes I say that people are trying to game the system by using keywords as pen names. let's say perhaps you are publishing planners and then you decide to use planner as part of your keyword. Of course, I see people doing that on KDP, but please, I advise that it is not the best strategy. So do not use popular keywords as part of your as part of your pen name. If you do that, you are putting your account in trouble. So these are some of the do's and don'ts. And of course, the do's, one of it is you have the chance to use multiple pen names. So of course, I don't know if there's an exact number of pen names that you can use on KDP, but of course you can use as many as possible. So you have the chance or the opportunity to use many keywords or many pen names when you are uploading your books on KDP. Now you may be asking, where then can I find pen names? Of course, there are several places you can find pen name, one of which is Google. So all you need to do is just to open a new window on Google and just type pen name generator. Once you tap pen name generator, it is going to open you to a lot of options from which you will choose one and then pick the pen names there, just following the instructions that they give you. And of course, that is straightforward. And then, how do I know that someone is already using my pen name? This is where a lot of people make a mistake, and I wouldn't like you to do same. Whenever you have picked a pen name that you want to use for your Amazon account, make sure that you go to Google and search for that pen name to be sure that no one is using it, and then go also to amazon.com and type that same pen name inside the search box to be sure that it is not already being used by popular authors. If you do that, you will avoid getting into the trap of using a pen name that's already popular on Amazon KDP. But if you don't, you may be using a pen name that's already used by another author that may get your account in trouble. And I hope that you are very clear on the issues of pen name right now. And if you have any questions, I won't hesitate to answer them if you leave them in the comments down below. Thank you very much for staying with me till the end of this video. And if you have not subscribed, please do what to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be the first to know when I put out content like this. And until then, see you in our next video, and bye bye for now.